Good morning. Welcome to the KetoMom page. My name is Stephanie, and we together are going through the book called Worthy. So if you're tuning in, it is Monday. If you're watching live, happy Monday, happy new week. How are you doing? It is, if you have kids, whether you homeschool or your kids are in school, in Florida, it's spring break. So kids are having spring break. We will probably do some school. We homeschool and we take enough breaks, but tell me where you're tuning in from. We've been going through this book for a little while. It's a pretty thick book. It's a really great book. And it's all about believing you are worthy or truly how you look at yourself. So I don't read the stories to you. I'm just going through it chapter by chapter, giving you a little insight. I would encourage you to grab the book. But here on the KetoMom page, I will help you with your food, recipes, how to get started, mindset, and so much more. So here's what I will tell you. We are all the way in chapter 7, and I actually was reading this morning, and what she's going through over the last chapters, a majority of the end of the book, which is a majority of the book, is the lies that we believe. And so she talks about how most people want something. Good morning, everybody. Most people want something, but they don't believe they're worthy. They self-sabotage, and then they just don't go after it. They give up, they quit, they throw it away, they put it on the back shelf. And so I just read the next 3 chapters because a majority of this book is a story. And I really truly believe that we learn a lot through stories. I'm not going to read them to you, but I'm going to give you just a quick highlight of the chapters and just something that she said in here that I thought was insightful. But chapter 7, she says, I don't deserve it. And she said, the lie is you might believe that you don't deserve the job, the promotion, the relationship. You might not deserve the healthy body. Maybe you're like, I don't deserve whatever it is. And she tells a ton of stories, specifically about one of her friends that had trusted somebody and really was challenged in the relationship area. She says the secret to getting what you truly want is to learn to believe that you are worthy of it. That's what this book is about. So if you've got, a mindset of you're constantly beating yourself up, believing you're not worthy, telling yourself you're not enough, or believing the lie that you don't deserve better, this is a book for you. The next chapter, the lie that she says she's going to debunk, the lie was, I don't have anything special to offer. Again, more stories, but she goes, don't talk yourself out of the person that you were born to be. You don't want to look back on your life and say, I should have, I could have, or I wish I would have, right? We can only receive the kind of love and acceptance from others that we give ourselves. So I thought that was really great insight. If you're wanting something from other people, you also have to give it to yourself. And then there was one more thing I underlined. The last, here it is. In this chapter, she says this: next time you're tempted to doubt that you have anything special to offer in life, or in business, or in a relationship, or in love, and in offering your ideas, talents, your heart, a gift to the world, remember this: you, in fact, have the secret ingredient that no one else in the universe has access to. You can't add to it the way that they do. You alone possess the most special thing possible to offer, and it's you. And so if you've been sitting there in a space of you're brand new here, I like to go through books in the morning or mindset. This page will give you recipes. I'll teach you how to eat. I can answer any of your questions, but we've gone through books for 2 years. And I truly, truly believe that learning from other people, their stories, learning from what people have gone through will help you in your own life, right? Like you can go further faster in any area of your life, finances, relationships, physical, spiritual, emotional. You can go further faster in your own life if you allow others and other stories, right? And other people that have gone through it before you help guide you. You don't have to make the same mistakes. So if this is something where you've been holding yourself back, you don't believe that you're worth it, I would highly recommend to grab the book. It's been great. We're about halfway through, a little less, going through all of the lies. I'm pretty sure that the whole book will give you a lie, and then she just debunks it. So most of it. So we'll continue to go through it here on the page. And if you have questions, reach out. How are you doing on this Monday? I would love to know, what questions do you have? Do you need help with a specific understanding food? Like, how can I best help you? What information do you need? If you asked yourself this question, if I knew how to do this, then I feel like I would be more successful. What does that look like? Like, if I knew how to, it might be physical, it might be about food, it might be about tracking food, it might be about anything. If I knew how to do this, if I had more information on this subject, I feel like I would have more success. How would you fill in the blank? Because then I can answer it for you, or at least find the answer for you. So it doesn't have to be about food. I'm a homeschool mom. I have 4 girls, raising teenagers and preteens. I've been married for almost 20 years, and we have moved a lot. We have traveled the world. We have lived paycheck to paycheck. We have been able to live and give like we've never dreamed. I feel like I've lived a lot in my 41 years. I feel like I know a lot. I'm not an expert in all things, but I have been through a lot. So if you have questions, ask. And I would love to either give you some insight, or I would love to find the answer for you, or find you somebody that you could learn from. I think mentors are important. I think reading is important. And one of the quotes that I like to say, it's one of our friends, and I've listened to him speak. He's come to our company's events for years. His name is Joseph McClendon III. And he says it like this. He says, as I think, so I feel. As I feel, so I do. As I do, so I have. And if there's things in your life that you don't want, or you don't love how they've turned out, or you want to make a shift, or you're like, this isn't working, or this isn't what I had imagined, this isn't what I had hoped for, this isn't, and you want to make a shift, you've got to go backwards, right? He says, as I think, so I feel. As I feel, so I do. As I do, so I have. You have what you have today based on your actions and your feelings and your thinking. So a part of switching everything goes all the way back to how you see things, your perspective. I would encourage you to get a mentor or follow people that have done it. Listen to good podcasts. Pay attention to what you're putting in, but also the words that are coming out that affect your life. So I want to say thanks for tuning in. If you had more information on, you feel like you could be successful, what is that thing? I'd love to help you on your journey. Here's the book that we are going through. Reach out with questions. I've got my ketones this morning. I need to go wake up my girls so we can start our day. If you've never tried Mom Fuel, I've got a lot of trials that came in this weekend, so I'll be packing those up. You can post ketones in the comments if you're looking for something like a health tool to help you. I've been drinking them for almost 9 years. Otherwise, have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye, everybody.